What's up? It is Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Mora.
I'm your girl, Just Pam.
Oh, and I'm Luenell. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, first of all, I am so excited that Luenell is here.
Are you?
Oh my God, am I? Listen, Gigi done flew in today.
Yes.
From Atlanta. Everybody was like, Luenell is coming.
Oh, honey.
Very
And we went
excited
live
for
right
this
before
one.
this, and people were like, Luenell, oh my God. So thank you.
Highly
Wait.
anticipated. Yes.
That's fucking
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
And you've been, I mean, I know you've had a whirlwind of a week. So congratulations
Yes.
Thank you.
to being on Broadway.
Yes,
Cheers
in
to that.
Chicago.
Yes, I love that.
Thank you,
Cheers.
thank you,
Cheers.
thank you. Wait, I'm drinking water.
Okay. We can't do that. That's a bad luck for us.
Right. I
No,
was going to say
well.
that's kind of bad luck.
I may change.
Okay.
Ah, that
I need to
part.
hydrate.
I believe you may. So what was the experience like?
Well, I described it this way. For those listeners and viewers who are not familiar, I started out in theater before I ever did
Mm-hmm.
comedy. So I have a love for the theater. I grew up watching theater. That's what really gave me the bug to want to be in entertainment at all. Being able to get back on a theater stage, not doing comedy, to be on a theatrical stage on Broadway after so many years of just talking shit and doing stand-up and film and television, the way it felt like I was nervous, like I was about to see an old boyfriend that I really loved,
Oh.
and to see if he still loved me.
Aw.
That
That's
is
what it felt
amazing.
like.
That's a great experience.
Yeah,
And Tamron Hall knew about your background in theater, and that's why she
Yes.
surprised you.
yeah. I thought she was gonna give me tickets. I was happy with tickets, and then she said, they was offering me the role of the person who introduces the show, welcomes the audience, and I got to do the curtain call and everything like that. My daughter was there, and she's a professional dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Flew my nephew in. He's a theatrical actor as well, but back in Texas. And a lot of family came in, and more. I thought it would just be like maybe me and my manager and the assistant, just maybe 3 people. But it turned out to be like 25.
Wow.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
people love you, Luenell.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yeah, it is a blessing. And
Yeah.
at moments like that, you really do get to see, the love, the fact that you think ain't nobody, it's just a few of us and then 25 people.
Right.
That much support.
Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
people I knew.
Mm-hmm.
There was fans that
Yeah.
bought tickets that came too.
Right. No, but I'm saying just your circle, like just to
Yeah.
know that your
Your
circle.
people, right?
Oh yeah, my tribe is tight. I have 17 nieces and nephews and 7 brothers and sisters.
Good
Wow.
Lord.
What's
You
a lot
know.
of y'all?
Merry
Mhm.
Christmas.
It's a lot of y'all.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of us. We're very fuck around and find out type family.
Okay.
Period.
Do y'all do grab bags at Christmas or?
No, we don't do none of that shit. It's too many of us.
That's my family does a grab bag. You
Nah,
pick a name,
it's-
that's
no,
that.
we don't even exchange presents. None of that.
Mm.
We don't even do it because we do so much. I do so much for my family during the year. Like, don't fucking bother me about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Just gave your ass $2,500 last week.
Yeah, calm
You want
it
a
down.
Christmas present?
Right.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Buy
motherfucker.
yourself
That's
Merry
it.
Christmas,
motherfucker.
That's it.
I saw your trip too. You went on vacation for the holidays.
I'm supposed to still be on vacation now.
What?
I'm the tightest bitch on vacation I ever seen in my life. I'm doing too much. Yeah, but I started my vacation working
Mm-hmm.
because I had 2 shows I had to do in Waikiki.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there and I decided to make that the first part of my vacation. So I stayed there for a week. My sister came in, my daughter, her friend, another friend, another friend.
Next thing you know, y'all look like y'all
It's
had
a
a time
party.
though.
I was
We
going to
did.
say, it
Party.
sounds like a lituation every time.
We
Especially with people
do.
that you love and that you know.
Yeah, well, that's the goal. That's the blessing to, we know not the minute nor the hour. What you going to hoard your money for? And
Mhm.
plus, I got miles. She fly, you fly, we fly.
Right.
And so
Just use mine.
You, you accumulate miles,
Mhm.
and miles didn't used to be transferable.
Mhm.
You couldn't use them for somebody else,
Yeah.
but now they are. So, like, I got 500,000 miles over here.
Sheesh.
Let me get, da 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 da.
That's
Yeah.
a fact, though. All those miles you get from that people are paying for your flights for you to work,
Yes.
might as well use those and get
Mhm.
you, some
Yes,
some
and
trips.
so that's what we did. The whole trip was financed by miles, except for my older sister. I put her in first class with me.
Okay,
Oh,
I know
So that
that's
costs
nice.
him.
sis.
And
Mhm.
have you ever thought about doing something like being on that stage, like maybe a Luenell, like show, kind of how Mike Tyson did one, but just even like being on stage and telling your story.
Sure. I mean, yeah, like a one-woman show or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. I was talking to Whoopi Goldberg about that today. Remember I showed you a picture of Whoopi? Because Whoopi had one back in the day when I was studying comedy, you know, and before Comic Relief or anything like that, Whoopi, I think she might have got a Tony for her one-woman show.
Mhm.
That's what helped her become an EGOT. Yes, definitely. You know,
I
I
can
thought
see
about
that.
And we're doing there's being a documentary produced about me right now with a book to follow. So I'm like Warren G. I want it all.
I know that's
Yeah.
right.
Busy
And these
lady.
past couple of years have been amazing for Luenell. I
Yes,
just
you
want to
have been a
say.
very busy woman.
Yes.
And it ain't
Yes.
stopping. We see no time soon. And I'm here for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Blessings on blessings.
Definitely.
You know,
It's interesting because like Pam's been doing comedy, and my question is like because as a comedian, people expect that no matter what, you're always funny, even if like things are happening in your life that are not so amazing. People expect you to like not be serious and just be funny all the time and always be on, you know, and.
Yeah, and you know, for your mental health, that's not even good. Like people will call us as a community. I had a friend whose son committed suicide, and they called me over because they wanted to lighten the mood. It was too morose. Like, nigga, I'm mourning too. I'm the motherfucker. What the fuck you want me to do? But and also, like, I don't like people who laugh for no reason. Like, you know, they'll be like, "How you doing today?" I'm good. You so funny. What?
Didn't even say
I didn't even
nothing.
say nothing. You know, that's just a little irritating. But if that is the price we pay,
Right.
as the gift to make other people feel good, then so be it. The problem comes when you don't take a vacation, when you don't take, because if you're popping, nobody in your team, nobody is going to say, hey, you know what? You look a little tired. Why don't you take 3 weeks off? Ain't nobody going to say that because they get their percentage. They want you to work, but you're not a machine.
Yeah.
And when you get to a point where you can say no, that's very powerful. When you got light bills and shit to pay, you can't say no. But when you get to a point when you can say no, I'm not going to do it. I was on vacation in Hawaii and got offered a movie. They wanted me to do a self-tape and send it in. I said no. They offered me the movie anyway.
That's right, because they knew they wanted you.
Right.
That was kind of like,
yeah, don't make me do that. And I'm just not a good auditioner. I don't give a fuck about movies. I'm gonna eat anyway. I'm gonna eat doing stand-up. Movies, that's over here. TV, that's over here. If I never do none of that shit, they can't stop me from eating because my people are gonna keep me doing that. But I told my manager, I said, I think this is going to be my last movie because I'm just not the greatest memorizer in the world. I'm old, I'm tired, I smoke weed, you know. I'm used to saying what I want to say as a comic rather than saying what if it's not written like for me in my vernacular, then it sounds fake.
Yeah.
Coming out my mouth anyway. TV, especially if you do TV that has a live audience, you get a table read, you get to rehearse. You can rehearse for maybe 3 days before you have to, with the blocking and everything, before you have to do the live performance, the taping. I like that.
Okay.
Movies, you're supposed to show up and know your shit.
Oh.
And I'm like, what can we? What was that? Line?
I didn't lie.
Line?
And do you know like what lines you're saying that day? Like, or do they switch it up on you? When
No,
you get to set?
You
and
better
they
study
switch
that
it up.
script. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes they be
and
like,
they
we
switch
did.
it
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Lie.
TV
Yeah,
time.
and they switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to know that.
Did you always want to be a comic?
I always wanted to be in entertainment, period. I didn't have a plan B. I tried working. I worked, I worked in banks and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We know.
And then,
Well,
I cannot wait to see this this documentary.
Yes.
yeah,
Got to reenact that part.
I set it off before Latifah.
Set it
Okay.
But so you ended up, how long did you have to serve? Like
I did 4 months and
4
18
months.
days on a 1-year bid, but that's only because they didn't find any priors, and I had them. But they didn't find any priors, or else they would have gave me a year.
Well, the system's different now. They'll find all of. I feel like
Right.
everything is
Well,
linked
this
up.
was 28
Yeah.
years ago, so
What was that time like for you? What like?
Oh, it was terrible. I
Mhm.
was already on Comic View, so the niggas knew who I was in jail.
Oh.
And it was like, what up, Comic View? What's up, Comic View? And then I had a new baby, so I missed her first Halloween, her first Thanksgiving. And then when you're in jail, the window's only this big. So I actually had to stop looking out the window because I couldn't take seeing people drinking coffee, catching a bus, pushing their baby stroller down the street. I couldn't take it. And I actually didn't talk for 2 months unless you was a guard, if you can imagine that. They'd be like, what's up?
He was like, "That's a long time to not be
Right.
saying anything."
Yeah, but if you go through what I went through, you wouldn't have nothing to say.
Do you feel like that was a scared straight type of experience? Like I ain't never doing nothing.
I
Take
wasn't
it.
scared. I was mad.
Right. Okay.
I wasn't scared. 'Cause
Well,
the
I don't mean
bitches
scared.
is-
You know, they call it scared straight, where you're like,
Oh,
I'm
well,
never.
if you mean
Like when you
Like,
learn
you
your
got
lesson.
I don't wanna
teach
go
me
back.
that was it. That was yes.
Gigi, that's crazy because Gigi had a good time when she was locked up.
It's Gigi.
Gigi had a good time, which is crazy.
I didn't hate jail. I hated things about it. I was there for 90 days. I didn't really hate it. And I came out a changed person.
What was your charge?
I violated probation from a drug possession charge.
Oh, nice.
I was a drug mule when I was 19.
But she
And at
was like
22,
booed up
I
in
violated
prison.
No, I
my
don't-
probation.
Okay, well, I didn't like the showers. They didn't have no pressure. It was like somebody spitting on you. It was terrible. Then there's the shower shots. Bitch, what you looking at? Type shit.
Mhm.
Food was horrible.
The food was terrible.
Yeah.
You know,
ate a
bitches
lot of
fighting
noodles.
during clothing exchange on their period. You don't know where the blood coming from.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah, I
this
didn't
shit's
have that
real. Oh
experience.
my God. You said, oh my God, you sitting on a comfortable couch.
Oh my god.
I lived this shit. She
Right.
probably did too.
But she was like, I
You was
still-
booed up?
Yeah,
Tell
she
me
had a-
I had a
more.
little jail girlfriend.
Okay,
Like
girl.
like midway through.
Hung the sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, privacy wall.
It was a little. We used to sneak and do things at nighttime when everybody was sleeping. He was in a
Nice.
dorm, so we had to really sneak.
she made the most of it. Is I think.
Not me.
It's Gigi.
Yeah,
What
of
do you-
course. We're gonna find the silver lining.
I knew that it was time for me to go when a bitch did come in there looking like Snoop, and I was like,
You looking?
bitch, you
bringing
still
me
look
some
like
weed?
Snoop. Tall, lanky ass.
You know what? Let me ask you guys this since you're talking about that. Does anybody in here, would you say, are there any of your exes who you miss?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
All right, Pam,
My
talk.
bad.
None of them.
No.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Okay. Plus, you got a situation. So even if you did, you couldn't.
Yeah, I don't miss any of my exes either.
Yeah, I miss about 3 of them.
You do? Do you ever speak to them or are you just, when it's over, it's over?
Well, I'm petty.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'll unblock them and say some fucked up shit and block them back.
Me too.
So you can't reply.
Yeah.
Right. So you never spin the block? Like you never thought about like, let's.
No, I have pulled up to an ex's front door with a brick in my hand and took
Okay.
a selfie and left.
That's a different spin the block.
That wasn't what you were talking about.
Right? She was like, I did spin the block
Oh.
and bust his shit.
No, to let him know I will bust your shit.
Yeah, I'm right at
You
your
see
door,
it.
bitch. You're inside. I'm at your
You see
door.
me with this brick, right?
Do you feel
Right.
like you could get back together with any of your exes if you wanted to? They always say that women, if we decide we want to, or at
yeah.
least hit it again.
Yeah.
No, I would never
few
do
of them,
that.
yeah.
But you could if you wanted to. Like if it was up to you, they would do it.
Maybe one.
Maybe just one? Okay.
I feel like every single one, every
Yeah.
last one of them,
All
all
of the
of them.
above.
Except for the ones that's married.
All
Them too.
of them.
Laura, stop.
I mean,
of
they
them.
would, but it's
Stop,
I don't think they
Laura.
would.
All
I'm
of
not
them.
saying you would. I'm saying
They
they,
would.
would.
All of them.
No.
ALLUHM.
He probably
all
would.
of them.
Z. All of
All
them.
of
Yup, all of them.
What you think, Cam?
All of 'em.
All of them, right?
What about
One.
you? Yeah, she.
Yeah, I pretty much, let me tell you something. Like, I'd be so glad when my exes hit me up that I know are in other situations. I'd be like, I am so glad that's not my man.
Mhm.
Because that's the type of shit that y'all be on.
Right.
When you
Definitely.
have breakups, like, who is it most of the time, them or you?
Always me.
Until
It is always me. My last breakup was kind of like, it was kind of mutual because it was over. We both knew it was over. and it just had to be said. I was like floating around. He was doing his own thing. I was doing my own thing. And then, I think ideally you feel like I want to still be friends, but it's not realistic
No.
to still be friends after you guys break up. I have no hard feelings, but I think he has a new girlfriend and so he had to change his phone number and like all kind of stuff.
Do y'all still
That's
follow each other on
dramatic.
social media?
Y'all still
Clearly,
follow
they
each other?
hate her because she's successful.
That's dramatic.
Yeah, no, I think his
Changing your
girlfriend hates me. Like,
Oh, I know she
yeah,
hates you.
yeah.
I would
Who
hate
had
you.
But I didn't do anything, huh?
But who had to say it? Like, did he come out? Because if it was already like something that's kind of like understood, did you have to say it first, or what?
I did say it first because I was like, let's stop, beating around the bush
Right,
here.
Right.
Like,
it is what it is.
You know what it is. 'Cause
It's over.
Yeah.
Let's just quit
Right.
playing
And you
games.
know how you don't like somebody anymore when you're not attracted to them
Right.
physically. Like you
Yeah,
could be like,
that's
he
it.
cool, but I'm not like
Don't touch
my
me.
pussy not getting wet for you.
At
Right.
all.
You
No
know?
moisture. Yeah, I've had a
No moisture.
no moisture. I don't even want it no more.
Damn.
It's dry.
I've definitely had situations where I just had to be like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. It's like a breath of fresh air to be able to just speak your truth and move on.
But getting to that
All
point
my
is so
relationships
uncomfortable.
end with "fuck you."
Now I've had a few of those too.
All mine.
It ends like that inside at first.
No, verbally on the phone, text, emojis. Fuck you.
You
That's
broke
all.
up with someone over text before?
For sure.
I mean, I broke up with people in all different ways.
hmm
Over text. And
Ghosting.
I'm that
At
bitch
they
to the
mama
clown
house.
at your mama's house on Thanksgiving. Because I don't have parents, so I don't have that no more.
hmm
So when you don't have parents anymore, you don't give a fuck about nobody else's. I don't
Respect.
give a fuck about
Right.
clowning at you. You shouldn't have did what you did, bitch.
What was the worst breakup?
They're all bad.
She had to take her glasses off.
The worst.
They're all bad.
The one that stick out of your mind, like, oh yeah, that was some bullshit.
That was an ugly one.
No, I just dip, but then I'll call you. It ain't no throwing glasses or no shit like that.
Mhm.
I just dip because I'm busy any fucking way.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
I think when women are busy, the worst is when you going through something and you're not busy. But when you busy and you going
Yeah,
through
when you're
something,
not busy,
yeah,
that's
Yes.
because then you get obsessed.
that's when you just
But
play
if you're busy,
FBI.
it's like I don't even miss that nigga. I'm busy.
Right.
Do you like younger men?
They like me.
Do you like
Mhm.
them? I didn't ask you that. Do you like them?
Yes.
Yes.
And I like that they like me.
Me too.
Shit, I got a big house. I need young motherfuckers so I can say, go upstairs and get me that run out to the garage and bring me that
Going to the garage.
yeah, shit like that. Help a bitch out. I need help.
You got an age limit for how young you
Yeah, I
would
got an age limit.
They
How
gotta
young would you
be
go?
I haven't
older than
figured
your
out what
daughter.
it
Legal.
was.
What about younger than your daughter?
Wow.
Don't sit up here and lie,
I'm
Luenell.
a
you
After
know,
that.
these guys are really mature these days. These
Yes, they
young
are,
guys.
aren't they?
Yeah, you know, so it's, it depends on the maturity of the young gentleman.
Young gentleman.
I feel that. Listen, Gigi, tell us what you did because she came in here
What you did, girl?
glowing. No,
That's
Gigi
Gigi?
right here.
Oh,
She
wait.
came in here glowing. Tell us why.
I'm glowing, really?
Right.
Or I was.
You
Oh
were.
yeah, that's right.
That afterglow?
So I just had some really good sex.
Nice. Today?
Not well for the past few days, but there
Lucky
was
motherfucker.
one day that we had sex 5 times.
Yeah, I've done that. I did it 9 times.
9 times in one
it was-
day?
Yeah, my ex-husband, he was like a beast.
9 times in one day.
In one day. That was the record. It didn't happen a lot. It just happened that one day.
Was he shooting out air?
I don't know. It was inside me, so I don't know what the fuck was coming out.
No, but I'm saying because after that, there ain't no cum left to come out.
That's not my problem.
Hey.
You know.
Damn,
It
five
came
was
and
my
came and came.
So
max.
5, you did
Yeah,
it.
no, it was a good time. I think number 4 was the best.
Mhm.
We both agreed on that. And then, like I said, it was a couple of days. But I instantly thought of Larsa saying, like, this is what she
Larsa
does
Pippen.
every night.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
And Marcus
how are you
Jordan.
doing that every night?
Because she's locking.
Mentirosa.
I believe, after my experience,
don't-
I believe that, in fact, she is lying. That's
Not
my
a-
point.
Yeah, she's lying.
Yeah, that's
5
impossible to do that
times
every day.
every night.
He don't have it.
Mm-mm.
We might could do it. He ain't got it. But after the third day, I'm gonna be like, hey, partner, you're gonna have to get the fuck off.
You have to get a job.
me.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
You're gonna have to go to work.
You can't have nothing to do the next day. And then night, like she didn't even say like sporadically throughout the day.
Well,
5
you
times
said-
at
So wait,
Well,
hold on.
no, it was from like 4. I got there around like we got to the house around like 4 p.m. and then throughout the night into the morning.
Yeah, that's
so I'm
nice.
counting that
Yeah.
first one in the morning because
Yeah.
it was still
Oh, the
within 24
morning
hours.
shit, that's the best.
Yeah, I could do it.
The
throughout
wake up in the
day.
middle of the night one was the best.
I like that.
I woke
Yeah, I
up,
like that
had
one.
sex, went back to sleep, and never opened my eyes. You know what I mean?
I'm still having
Just let him do it.
Yeah.
Let him open. Yeah.
You know,
Roll
never
right back
opened my
over it and
eyes.
everything.
That's like me waking up looking for my water, drink it.
Yeah, because you know at that time you do need some water.
Like that. Yeah.
I have at times, there was maybe 1 or 2 times I've fallen asleep during sex.
I fell asleep with.
I'm not gonna
with a dick
lie.
in my
That
mouth.
has happened to me like 1 or 2
Then
times.
he was so
Damn.
mad.
But y'all gotta think, I used to do morning radio for
Yeah,
a long
that's-
time, waking up at 4 a.m.
But whoa,
I
back
went
up.
in spirits a couple
You
of times.
fell asleep during sex while he was in your pussy, clearly.
No, it was like,
Why you was fucking?
because I was just, sometimes it's like I want to do it, but I'm exhausted.
That's hilarious. Yo, bro, whoever you was,
Right.
you put old girl to sleep.
Literally.
Am I the only person that's
Yes.
like,
Well,
Yeah.
I've fallen asleep with a dick in my
Yeah.
mouth before.
See, now come on.
Yeah.
You
dicks
felt-
up.
so
I did
hold
that.
on, y'all shaming
Yeah.
me.
That's
But y'all
different.
fell asleep with
You
dicks
could
in your
definitely
mouth.
have
I've actually
that
done it
vibe
twice.
like that.
I've done it twice to the
If
same
you're
person. He
drunk-
was pissed. Tired, just
I
lit like.
find it very hard to fall asleep. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, I definitely fell asleep with a dick in my mouth.
Did he wake you
Me
up like,
too.
hello?
Yes, he did. Like,
He ain't done. He probably was like, you're not done.
No, because when he's done and then you keep going,
It's soft.
and then it's like it's soft, but if you don't take it out and you just kind of lay there and you just
well, no, it
Right,
wasn't that.
you
It
wake
was
up,
like it
it's
was.
still there.
I was like mid.
Suckage.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all was definitely snoring because your mouth was open.
Couldn't breathe.
Okay, so I snore.
Like you was on
okay.
an app.
So
You
now
snorted
it's
that
out.
dick.
Oh my God. Guys, are you watching this show too? Or is it just us girls? I hope you're watching. Can learn something.
That's it. I can't believe y'all try to act like I was crazy for falling asleep, but y'all fell asleep with a dick in your mouth.
But- Not every day, goddamn.
Not in my
It's a-
vagina.
Once.
That's how it's like
Mouth,
a pacifier.
yes, not
Like that. Like,
First of all, I ain't even sucking that long. Like, you ready to fuck?
that's not where I
I'll wake
shine.
and bake. You know,
You said that's not where you
roll a
shine.
That's
blunt,
not where I
wake
shine.
and
Where
bake.
do you
Right.
shine?
Pussy. I got good pussy. Me too. I mean, that's just that.
I drink to that.
How does one know that they have good pussy?
So they tell you, damn, this pussy good.
Listen.
You got some good pussy.
If he come over
And you
on a
hear it more
Tuesday
than-
and then he just don't leave
And you hear
For
more
like-
than one guy from more than one guy.
8 months after,
You crazy as
Right, got
shit with
good
that pussy.
Yeah, right. That's me.
You crazy, but that pussy
And they
though?
do
But the
tell
crazy
you.
They
bitches
do
do
tell
got
you.
good pussy. Everybody know that.
Mhm.
That's
You're
why
a Pisces.
That's why I'm a Pisces.
Me too.
That's why men fuck with crazy bitches.
Or as
That's
Malcolm
why they
X
put
says,
up with a crazy
What a-
bitch.
or as Malcolm X
Signs.
says that trauma is seasoning on the
Yeah,
pussy.
trauma
Yeah.
is seasoning on the pussy.
Malcolm X said that?
No,
Malcolm
Malcolm X,
X.
not Malcolm
Oh,
X.
I said what?
Malcolm X.
Maybe him too. I
Oh
don't know.
my God! I had to
The
touch
actor.
my motherfucking bra.
Imagine.
I heard Malcolm X
No,
say
I'm like, what?
Malcolm Mays. Can you
Where's that
imagine?
speech at?
Can you imagine a picture of Malcolm X with the trauma is
No, that would traumatize me.
Like what?
Malcolm X. Trauma
No.
is seasoning on the
It was-
pussy.
I heard that too.
OMG.
On the vagina.
My bad.
Trauma put a little taste on the vagina.
Okay.
Little flavor
Let
on
me
it.
see. Wait a minute. Say it again.
trauma
Trauma
is
is
seasoning
seasoning
on pussy.
For the
Trauma.
pussy.
He said that it was very controversial when he said
Listen,
it.
I was sitting next to him and I had to. Can you say that one more time?
Is trauma seasoning on the dick? Like, do you think that guys who are crazy have better dick?
Oh, them niggas just
No. I need a trauma-free motherfucking man. 'Cause I ain't got time to fucking. Oh, never mind. It's gonna sound so cruel.
No, go ahead.
I'm not a nurturing type of bitch.
Okay.
Only for my daughter. Period.
Okay.
I'm not a cuddler. I get hot. I don't like all that. you know, you can fuck me and get them to go watch the game. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna scroll on my phone, and do other shit. I done missed 5 phone calls fucking with your ass anyway. I got business.
I got money to make.
Right. I don't dance now. I make money move.
Hey.
Do you like to kiss though? At least.
I love to kiss.
Okay. All right. So that's not bad.
I love to kiss.
Do you like
Ooh.
to be spat in your mouth?
No, I don't like you to spit on my. Don't spit on me at all. Are you into that?
Are you into
I
that?
no,
She
I
clearly
never
is.
was into that.
Please
but
don't let them do that to you, baby. No, you can make moisture without spitting.
well, not
Don't
down
spit.
there in your mouth.
No, I don't like that.
She don't want no spit nowhere.
Nowhere.
No, I don't mind saliva.
Yes, saliva.
But don't just spit
Like-
a loogie in my mouth, crazy motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, now listen.
Oh my God, Ann.
I agree with you though. I do not want nobody to spit in my mouth, and I don't want to.
spit
And
on my
I also
pussy.
don't want to spit in anyone's mouth.
I'm not a spitter. Remember when COVID and we had to spit sometime?
Yeah,
I was like, you gonna have to go up my nose because I can't. I'm making myself spit in the tube.
Do you remember the first time you had to get a COVID test? Because I
Oh
remember
my
my first. It was
God.
so
My
painful
first
early
one
on.
Mine
was
wasn't bad. All that
torture.
up your brain shit was over by the time I
No,
Oh,
see,
the
I got
fir-
it
yeah.
up the brain.
Me too.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I got it up the brain.
No, thank God.
I got it on video. It's cringy.
I think I had mine on video too. It
Yeah.
was awful.
It was terrible.
I was scared. It was 3 of
Oh,
us, and we was
God.
like, "Who's going first?"
Mm,
No,
And then I'm the type of person I want to go first and get it over with.
mm.
I don't want to go last. Like I don't want to let everybody go and then
Right.
I still gotta go. I'd rather just be the first person, go in there, do my shit, be done.
I didn't have to go do that.
I was by
But-
myself. They came to my house to do it
Yeah, they can't.
because I was about to do a TV show.
All right, now Luenell, since do you think that you're an expert on sex? Would you say?
I certainly have an extensive resume.
Okay, so we're gonna
I wouldn't
ask
say I'm an
you
expert.
a couple of questions. I want to see who knows some of these terms. All right.
I don't know about that.
Okay, unicorn. In the Urban Dictionary in sex, what is a unicorn?
I don't know. What is it?
A man that's straight and then he
You're
has
making
sex
this
with
up.
you, even though a man that's not straight.
A
He's having
unicorn,
sex with you.
somebody that's pansexual.
Yeah,
A unicorn
what
I meant.
to me got to be a hard dick.
Like a
Nothing
I
Nothing
else
mean, a
makes
unicorn
sense.
like your
You said
dick
a
straight.
unicorn
Your
is a
heart-
hard
that's
dick.
the
I'm
only
with
thing that
you.
makes sense.
With your
your
dick
dick
straight.
get hard for any
Hard dick. Final answer.
Okay, wrong.
What
A
is it?
unicorn is actually a woman who joins a straight couple for a threesome.
Is that why I got this?
That's just
I got a
swinging.
big unicorn
Yeah.
tattoo
That's
right here. Is that why? I
swinging.
have
You
that?
have
'Cause
Gigi is a
I've
unicorn.
had a whole lot of threesomes in my
Because
time.
you just straight like bitches. Like,
I
just
do.
say it.
She does. She does.
do.
That's good.
She used to want to have, like, when she was in a relationship,
Yeah, there
like
was
another
a
woman
point where I
as
wanted
part of
to
the
have a
relationship.
girlfriend.
It can work.
But
You
then,
got the right bro.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
No?
yeah, no, that relationship's over. So
It's not happening.
it's not
Oh,
happening.
well.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself
His
doing
loss.
that, being with a woman and a man?
Maybe, if it was like Queen Latifah or the Brat or something. I like them. They're hot.
Okay.
Judy,
What about you with two men?
Absolutely not. It's too much work. I tried to do that. I can't suck your dick and fuck at the same time. Somebody not go to rhythm, go be off somewhere.
That's the fact you might chomp down by accident while you're like, ah! Ooh, somebody's getting hurt.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
For me.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
Somebody gonna be off
That's a
rhythm
fact.
and somebody gonna get bit. Okay.
That's pretty much.
All right, how about a chode? Does anybody know what a chode is?
No
That
idea.
sound nasty.
To be choked and held at the same time.
Anybody? Chode. What's a chode?
I don't know.
It sounds like
Spell it.
something
Who
that
says
has to do
these
with your.
terms?
I have no idea.
This is the Urban Dictionary.
But who
It,
says
it,
these
it sounds
terms?
like something that involves anal. Something.
Oh,
A
I'm out.
chode?
I'm tapping out.
A chode is a short, fat dick.
Oh, a little
A
fat,
chubby?
Yeah,
a little
chubby.
pug,
Little thumper.
A little
Okay.
bit.
a little mini pit.
Have you ever been disappointed after you've been dating somebody and then it was about to go down and you were like,
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
like I liked you, but
Yeah, back in the 70s, light skinned, blue-eyed, half-breed ass niggas was all the rage, And so then you get with these pretty ass niggas, and they dick be small, because the white part, they dick be small. You're like,
The
you so
white part.
fine. You got a car, you got a job, you got a house, but that dick.
because Could you be with somebody that had a chode?
Now?
Yeah,
You mean
now. Could you? Yeah, now you could.
If I was fucking somebody else, yeah.
I was about to say, because you're going to fuck somebody
I'm
else.
not going to do that for the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
I'm living. I got money. I ain't got to do this.
Negative.
How big
I
is
make
too
money
big for you?
moves.
Oh, no. I'm in the comfortable dick area now.
Mhm.
What is comfortable?
What is
No, I'm not. All
I'm in
these
the
rhino
extra
dick
medium.
motherfuckers, all these big,
The
huge
just
dick.
enough.
Yeah, just
Enough
nice.
girth
you know,
and enough length.
7 something.
7.
Girth. Maybe that's fine.
Okay.
But all that 9, I don't. Hey,
Ooh.
I'm not taking no more penicillin for a wig, tilted uterus, KP.
UTI.
No.
Have you ever had to say no? That's too big. I can't do it.
Yes.
As
He was in Miami. That motherfucking dick was so big, I thought I had my hand on his knee. So this ain't. Hey, turn the lights on. turn the lights on. This ain't happening. Let me see that. What's that?
A horse dick.
No, fuck a
Knee?
horse then.
Not the third leg, but the third knee. Okay.
And that's somebody you cannot give a blowjob to either.
I'm not splitting my mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what else is hard? If somebody has a really curve.
I need to.
Why you laughing?
Like a Captain Hook curve.
You sucked a curved
I
dick.
heard that they got curved dicks because when they was circumcised, the doctor didn't cut their meat straight. It maybe like this, and the meat on this side is shorter than the meat on this side, and that's when it curved.
So
I don't know the medical
don't like
reason.
that. I don't
Man
like
in
curves.
Is
here,
anybody-
let's ask him.
Anthony, is that true?
Anthony, you said
He's like, I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
He's a
He said that's not his
unicorn.
problem.
He's like,
He's a unicorn.
he has a chode.
let me call what you call it. I'm just playing.
Let me call what you call it.
And ask him
Pam,
about
why
his
did you
curve.
laugh so hard?
Because I don't like curve, and every time somebody send me a curved dick pic, I always think of a gas pump because it looked like a little,
Girl.
it looked like a gas
Me,
handle
an
and shit. I'm
elephant
like,
trunk.
this gas pump,
But
dick,
I-
nope. Mm-mm.
I saw a circumcised dick for the first time
An
that doesn't look
uncircumcised?
circumcised. Like because
It was
him
hard.
himself.
It was hard.
No, even when it's not hard.
Mm.
The meat is there because but it's not over the head. So, but he's very I guess on their own.
You lost me
After a
again. I
while.
don't deal with foreskin.
I
you
thought
don't do it?
he was
Sorry.
9, I was like, ain't no way you're not circumcised.
Cheryl Underwood used to say, I don't like uncircumcised men because I'm trying to cut down on my cholesterol.
Dios mío.
Oh my God.
Right, wow.
I didn't
Too
say
much,
it.
too much skin.
Cheryl said it.
Okay, no problem. All right, now another thing I want to ask you guys, and we talked about this before you got here. Let's just say you were dating somebody, everything was great, and then you found out that previously he snitched on somebody. Would that matter to you or not? Because there's this whole thing on snitching. I feel like that's never gonna go away. Being bad in the community, like he's a snitch.
Well, you had to be fucking a gangster to even be involved with somebody who's snitching and not snitching.
Okay.
So I don't fuck with gangsters no more.
Oh, no more.
No more.
Why not?
No. Because I'm too old for that bullshit.
Okay.
I want a nice, well-dressed motherfucking grown-ass man.
All
I
right.
don't fuck thugs
Okay.
no more.
I don't fuck thugs no more.
I don't
What
fuck
else?
them
What
no
else would you say you want? Like you said, a nice, well-dressed
more.
gentleman.
Gotta smell good, be a gentleman, have a good relationship with your moms, a good relationship with your sisters. Because dudes that don't have a good relationship with their moms, their sisters, they're not gonna end up having a good relationship with you. They
I
don't
believe
really
that as
relate
well.
to women.
women.
They don't like
Mhm.
certain shit. If you and your mom's cool, not a mama's boy, not a pussy, not a, but a nice, healthy relationship with your moms, with your sisters. They dig you. You're good. You know how, to open the door. You know to do this. You know to change the light bulb because it's out, not because your bitch told you to change the light bulb.
Right.
Grown-ass man shit.
But
That's
some
what I'm
people do
about.
have fucked up families, I will say.
And they can have that broken-ass nigga, too. I ain't got time to fix nobody.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
I'm a serial cheater.
You're a serial cheater? Okay.
I was only
Understood.
ever faithful to one guy, and I married him.
Okay.
I'm faithful to him. Yeah, ever.
Why do you think that is?
I think it used to be defense mechanism. I'm gonna cheat on him because I know he's gonna cheat on me.
Yeah.
And if I
Wow.
cheated on him, I won't be as hurt.
Right.
Mhm.
right.
I think I did it for that.
Do you think men cheat for that same reason?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. They be like,
Men cheat because they
today
can.
is Tuesday.
Let me go find
I'm
some.
gonna go fuck me a bitch.
Fuck
Like,
me a
Let me go
bitch.
find a stray
no
cat.
reason. No reason. It's raining. I'm gonna go
She
fuck
smell
bitches.
good. Let me fuck you.
Yep.
What I'm loving is the male engineers is back there not saying a motherfucking thing.
Nope.
I
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
as they can.
They gotta listen to us, bitch.
No reason.
Has anybody in here ever not cheated besides? Well, Luenell one time didn't cheat.
I'm
But
not cheating.
I haven't.
I have
don't
not
cheat.
cheated.
I leave
I've been
before-
faithful before.
I leave. If I'm, are we talking relationship?
have you
or
ever
dating?
cheated, Laura?
No,
Never in your life.
Not in a relationship, but like if I'm dating somebody, I lie and act like I'm only dating them and I'm dating someone else. That's not cheating.
Well, they
We're
know
not in
now.
a
That's not
relationship.
cheating.
We're not
And
committed.
it's also
If you're
about
not-
I said
if
I ain't
they
ready for a
claim you.
relationship.
Okay.
if they claim, are you claiming me? Are we together? Is it publicly known?
Right.
If not, then we just fucking and I can do what I want.
Clearly.
If you're not gonna claim me,
Have we had the
Right.
conversation that we are exclusive?
Okay, probably I did
Yeah.
cheat one time,
Okay, thank you, Laura.
and I think Angela helped me.
Ah,
Now that that's what I'm like, wait, she said, oh yeah,
You did cheat?
just one time. This
I
one
helped
time
you?
in band camp, but it wasn't a real cheat because
band camp.
emotionally, I wasn't in the relationship no more. We wasn't even having
Look
sex.
at how we
It was
justify
like
it.
a year and a half.
It's the instant
I got one of those
justification.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
The
he
reasoning.
was cheating on me like crazy. Like he,
Yeah.
It was a revenge
I'm not
cheat.
even gonna keep going because he gonna know who I'm talking about. But
grudge fucking.
you know,
Yeah, a grudge
A grudge
fuck.
yeah, like we hadn't had sex for like a year and a half, but we were still in a like I hadn't. That's
If
what I'm
y'all
saying.
haven't
like, you
had
know,
sex in a year and a half, that ain't no relationship.
You're
Exactly.
done. No, you're done.
So you didn't cheat.
That's not cheating. You're done.
Y'all just
Yeah.
didn't have the
I ain't never
conversation.
cheated.
Y'all were just friends.
I just had to tell
Y'all
him I
just
was
blew
with
each other.
Angela.
Count that.
Angela, act like you with me.
A year and a half.
Y'all was
got count
previous.
that.
We was still in like
Mm-mm.
same
So
living
if you-
arrangements and
If
figuring
you're in a
things out.
relationship, what's the longest like amount of time that you will go without having sex with your partner before you be like, yo?
I
What's
did it,
going on?
but it
What's
was
going on?
situations
Like
involved.
after 2 weeks, I'm like,
After
you
2
cheat.
weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, because men,
You cheat.
unless
'cause
you
what?
know, the only time a man maybe doesn't feel that way, and even then, I don't know if this is true, but if they're like really stressed out about things, like sometimes guys also, you know, get
Mama, I
Right,
can
but I
still
was gonna say
fuck
if they
with
stressed
you.
out, you better come get this.
Right, let me de-stress you.
More
Right.
reason
Yeah.
to bust a nut. Stress
Right.
relief.
Wake and bake.
Yeah.
or
Release
they
for
could
the
have
stress.
health issues sometimes. You know,
Well,
guys.
go to the
He
doctor,
ain't got
get
no
it
health
fixed.
issues, ain't none of that. You trying to justify it.
I don't know. I don't know.
She
But
trying to figure out a
sometimes
way.
we don't feel like it.
Yes,
Oh, no, I
now
always
that,
feel
that
like
makes
that's not a
that.
thing.
Yeah, I want to do it.
But
Most women don't not feel like it.
I want to.
Like,
I
Right,
want
if
it.
but
he in the mood-
sometimes
no,
I think that's the
Just
beginning
get in
of
the
the
mood.
disintegration of your relationship if we don't feel like it,
Exactly.
right?
That's because if I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it.
And I'm probably not gonna feel like it if I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it no more.
Mm.
You
But
know?
I do agree. Like, if he like men don't like to be rejected. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So if he come to you vulnerable and he wants to love on you for whatever reason, and he could have been at the club with 10 butt naked bitches, and all of them wanted to come home with him, but for whatever reason he wants to come home to you. Now he come home to you, and now you not in the mood, and you get off me. He like, I could have fucked these 10 bitches in the club, but I wanted to come home to you. Now you rejected me. Now I feel some type of way.
Or while you were at the strip club, did we have a fight earlier that I'm
That's
not
what I'm
over?
saying. Yeah.
That I'm not over.
No, nah. So when he come home, it's like, I don't know. If
Okay,
I'm not
so
in the
you
mood,
should
I'm gonna get
ask
in
the
the mood.
question: have you ever just fucked a man just to pacify him? Just okay.
That
Yes.
that I've done.
we all do that. I feel like at some point, and I'm
Yeah.
sure they do that to us too.
You deserve this pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
There
you
you
can't
go.
make a dick. A dick can get hard even if he don't really want and he want to just pacify you. But you can't make a bitch pussy wet who don't
Yeah.
really want to.
I did not feel
I
like
just
it.
said don't spit on me.
But
I'd be like, give me a second, I'll go take a
Spit start.
No, but I also feel like you
That's
could not
what you
feel
gotta
like
do
it,
in
but
the
then
rest
as
of
you
it in
get
my
started,
shit.
you'll get more in the mood.
You can do
Yeah.
that.
Because you'll be like, oh, I don't feel like it. And then he says, and you're like, all right, fine. You know.
If I'm really into
You know
him
what my
and,
man
like,
does?
the
He acts
energy
like sad if I don't want to do something. He just
Sad.
he'll be like sad about
Ah.
it. And I'll be like, all right, fine.
Oh, he's pouting.
Yeah, he pouts. He'll be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and beat off. I'm like, wait, why would
Why would you do
Fine.
that?
And you say fine?
Do that right here.
Why
now.
you told me
Yeah,
that?
do
see,
that
I'm
in
not
front of
showing
me.
doing that.
Yeah,
No,
beat
I
off
don't
in
have
front
these
of
issues.
me
You
now.
be like,
I do
okay,
want to
baby,
fuck
come
Right,
on.
baby.
Nah,
Now
I gotta think against that. I gotta think against that. I won't.
Just put it in my mouth.
I won't deny him sex.
You won't have sex with what?
I won't deny him sex.
That's
you
this
won't.
couch.
Okay.
I
don't.
agree.
Doesn't matter
I'm
what
fucking.
you
I told my
say,
husband
what
I
you
would
do.
never say no. And
I'm
I
not
never
gonna
did.
deny him sex.
I always want to do it.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
always right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
I'm
not
always
going. That's
ready.
what I'm saying. But that's if we're in like me a year and a half is like you done did a whole bunch of shit that I emotionally already like I can't even if I can't. But if you my man,
If you're, that's why I said
and I'm
my
in
man,
love
my
with
man,
you,
my
and
man.
I'm just because I'm tired, like I might fall asleep
What if
on
your
the dick.
stomach hurts because
But
you
go
had
ahead.
some Wagyu
Nope.
steak and you had
There's
the way.
champagne and bronzino with sweet potato.
Later. I said,
And
let me
caviar.
digest this and get this
I
off.
paused it because of that. I
I
was like,
got
oh my
you.
god,
you
baby,
know how
like
sometimes you be like it was,
just go. We'll continue
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
got you, but just give me a minute to get this
I will figure it out. I got
situation.
several other outlets
yeah, you know what the
to
worst
make it happen.
is? If you
Do
know
not look
that
at me like that.
if you know that earlier, like let's say he wants to get spontaneous, but you know I took a shit at work earlier
Oh God.
and I haven't had a chance.
I'm gonna
Ladies
go
and
wipe.
gentlemen,
clean,
Right,
get
I'm
a
a step
rag.
away.
Yeah.
The questions posed by this little baby face right here, not the penis of the
Disclaimer.
Nah, you gotta step away.
Yeah, you gotta be like, hold on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
straight disrespectful if you don't.
And
Yeah,
men
you
should
have
know the
to.
sign that when they trying to do something and the girl like, hold on,
Wait,
and they still
wait.
pushing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wait,
Yeah.
They should know,
Don't do it,
like,
don't do it. Would
I
you be
know.
honest and be like, look, I just need to take a shower.
Yes,
I told
yes.
him.
Nigga, I'm a
You
little
gotta tell him, like,
Cajun.
I'ma be
Yeah,
honest.
Cajun.
like my stomach is hurting.
Little Cajun.
Yeah.
This might be a little Cajun. Let me
Even
me a
if the
minute.
gas is bad, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's just
Right.
wait a minute.
Give me a
Let's just
minute.
Netflix and chill
Let's
till
just
about
kiss.
4
You know I
a.m.
like to kiss.
Yeah, let's just kiss.
I just hit her with, wait, I gotta pee real bad. Give me a minute. But no, I'm not about to let you ruin my day
I would
coming
go
up
all
talking
the way
about
down in a man's house to the other. Like, if you're in a new relationship and you know you about to rip one,
I was about to
I'd be
ask
like,
that
I'm going to go get
question.
some ice water, go way down to the
other
other
bathroom.
bathroom.
You need anything from
I'll be
outside?
like,
And what if they walk in right after you came
Oh,
out?
that's the worst.
Oh,
shit.
You ever been in somebody's house and they left and then they came back and you didn't know they forgot something and you like, oh shit.
I done blew this motherfucker up.
Couldn't wait
I'm
for you
gonna
to
have
leave.
to admit.
Wait, I was at this guy's house and I spent the night for the first time and I had to use the bathroom and I wanted to go home. He was like, nah, stay. So I went in the bathroom and after I went, I ended up cleaning his whole bathroom. So I was in that bitch with bleach. I cleaned his toilet, his bathtub. He was like, yo, you cleaned my whole bathroom. I was like, yeah, because
Please come
Well, I had to do
shit at my
something.
house.
Shit here
if you
all the
don't-
time. Yeah,
Right.
you gotta be
Yeah,
clean
come,
before
come,
I
Yeah.
come take a shit at my house and clean my bathroom.
Clean
I'm
the whole
taking shit in my
bathroom.
kitchen.
he never knew though. I didn't know what
He
else
never
to
knew
do.
you shit it.
He ain't had no air freshener. I was like, yo, what the fuck am I gonna do? All
to
he
get
had
the
was
smell.
cleaning products.
So
I
get
was
the
like, look,
cleaning.
I'm about to clean this fucking bathroom.
He's
Real
like,
quick.
are you coming out of there anytime soon?
1 minute.
You know what's crazy? Guys don't care either. Like they will take a shit and fuck you right
Yeah.
after. They do not care.
That's disrespectful.
And they'll tell you like, yo, I just blew the bathroom up.
Right.
Ew.
like-
You look good though.
Take your funky
No.
ass home. No. I know that one time I was over a dude's house and I had ate something that was not agree with me. And I went to the bathroom and then I looked down and noticed the motherfucker didn't have no toilet paper in there. And then I
like a
used one
movie.
of the guest house. And then I went to flush the toilet and that motherfucker didn't work either.
Oh,
He might have had you on a.
That's back when I was fucking in welfare niggas in Oakland. But anyway.
What did you do?
Right.
I left. I just went home. I left. I left the house.
They might have had you on a prank show.
Did you ever
Yeah.
talk to him again?
No.
That's when you gotta kind of like, what do I do here? Do I scoop this
Yeah.
out? Then
Oh shit.
Angela.
Like, what do you do?
do I scoop it out?
You know, when I
Wrap
first
it
found
up?
out Angela had this lip service podcast, she was talking all nasty. You know, because she got such a little baby face, and so
Aw.
sweet, like a little cotton ball. And then she be talking about shitting and scooping and all this, so swallowing and spitting. I'm like, I like you even better than that. Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew you was a nasty little cotton ball?
Eh?
Your Teflon cotton ball. That's what
Now, you know what I want to ask her? Because nobody in here, right, is married.
No.
Okay. Does anybody want to get married, or do you feel like it's something that is not necessary? You could just be with somebody.
I will never get married again.
Never.
Never.
Why is that?
Because I like, because at this point in my life, I would have to do a prenup for myself.
You got too much shit.
I got too much shit, and I can have a wonderful, meaningful relationship with somebody without getting married. I also don't feel like nobody is going to want to marry me at this stage. I don't think nobody's gonna fall so head over heels in love with me at this stage that they want to marry me. Then you got to be skeptical because people know me and all this type of shit. What you want to marry me for? We're doing fine. We're good. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to risk it. I want to be able to, if we break up, I just want to cuss you out, block you, and do what I've been doing.
Fuck you. And never
fuck you, and then
again.
I'm unblock you. Fuck you, you bitch, and block you back.
Yeah, but at least you've had the experience.
Yeah, I had a great marriage. I got married in 90 days. Didn't know him that well, and then after if you leave a man at home too much on the road or whatever, it's like leaving the iron on or leaving the water running. It's a disaster. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And he, not knowing him, this was, 20-something years ago, he had it was a crack epidemic. He had a crack problem. And then left, and then I didn't see him again for 11 years.
Wow.
We just got really physically divorced about 8 years ago.
Wow. So were you trying to get divorced during that time but couldn't find him?
No. Well, yeah, I couldn't find him.
Yeah.
And then so finally, we just did it, with abandonment, the abandonment.
Okay, yeah, because you couldn't get him to sign the papers.
Right.
I have a question. I saw that you used to refer to him as Mr. Rarely.
No, that's not true. Why do people say that?
Yeah, like I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why?
That's not true. I don't know where that came from. I never said that.
No, you saying you can't find him to get a divorce. I don't say was maybe because he's
I don't know. That somebody else asked me. I don't know where that came from. Some internet bullshit. I never said
But
that.
this was the 9-timer, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That makes sense. 90 days. Okay, I got
90
it.
days.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
90 days fiance.
Do y'all want to get married?
I honestly, that's not.
I think you should.
Right.
Oh, thank you. I would just want the reception with my,
You just
You
want
want
the
the
party.
party.
I don't want to do like signing papers where if I'm not happy, I have to go through all this.
Yeah.
Like,
It take a
just want
second to
you
get
be
married and years to get divorced.
Like, I don't want to do that. Honestly, like, I never grew up. First of all, I didn't see it to want it. Like, sometimes you have to see things. I never seen it to really want it. I never seen one that I felt like, oh my God, I've never aspired to be married. I've had kids young, so I already like skipped so many steps. But especially now, nah.
Okay.
I'm
What
okay.
about
Well,
you?
I did it, and it was trash. So I got in and I got the fuck out quick. And I always said I would never do it again. But I would do like a love ceremony. Like we could have we
party.
like each other a lot cookout and invite all our
We
friends.
like we're gonna celebrate
all
cookout
that
every
ceremony.
year.
Right. And I'll tell people this is my husband, but I'm with you. I really don't feel the need to sign papers. We could do a document that say if I die,
But
you
how
know what
old
dress I
are you
want to
though?
buy.
How old are you?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Well, I think that y'all should not give up on getting married because you all look good and you're vital and sexual and all that. You could be an old bitch my age and the older black woman in America is the most underappreciated segment of America. And nobody wants us. The older men want younger bitches. The younger bitches want money. The men don't care. They'll pay them, which makes them a trick or a mark, and they don't care. The younger guys is trying to come up. They know we thirsty. They want to fuck us into submission and stuff like that. So I'm good. I just want to smash and have some fun and go about my business.
Do you like men to take control in the bedroom over you? What about, do you like for people to talk crazy to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Show do.
Do you talk crazy to them?
Like a motherfucker.
What's the
do.
craziest shit you ever said?
I don't know,
You gotta be in the
nasty,
moment.
dirty shit. Yeah, I can't make it up right now. It's too embarrassing.
What about like, does it bother you if somebody calls you bitch?
No.
Okay.
Please do.
Listen,
Please do.
before,
Please do.
like, no guy has ever called me a bitch. This guy was like,
Girl, you don't know
bitch,
what you
bring that
missing.
pussy over here. I was
Yes,
like, okay,
daddy.
baby.
Okay.
Now,
I'd
like,
be
call me a
mad if
bitch
he-
again.
Let me go to the
I
bathroom
would be
first.
mad
That's
if
all
you called me a
we
fat
from
bitch.
Bronx.
Like,
I'm
I'd
from
be-
Brooklyn.
That's that BK shit.
I would wanna
She
fight.
said, "Don't call me a fat bitch."
No,
though.
you can't call me a fat bitch though. Like I'd be like, nigga, what? Like,
Yeah.
you call me a nasty bitch.
Yeah, you
be
dirty
like,
bitch.
fat bitch. I'm like,
Dirty bitch.
excuse me. I
I
draw the line at fat bitch.
You get
Nope.
carried away, motherfucker.
Don't get carried away.
What
Yeah.
about whore?
Nah, don't call me that.
That'd be weird.
So y'all okay with bitch, but not whore?
That's weird.
You be like,
Well,
bitch,
it
I get on four
depends.
legs.
I feel
It
like
depends.
slut, but not whore.
No, I feel like we're not
Like,
slut.
Like,
I feel
bitch.
like slut. Like you nasty. Come here, slut.
And
like
what we
you,
supposed to call them?
I'm gonna stop you
I
at bitch.
mean, I'm gonna
Right,
call him
I'ma take
daddy.
bitch.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can't call
Ain't
a guy a
nothing you
bitch.
can call him except
Yeah.
What can you call him?
nigga.
Bring
I'm
your
not gonna
pussy
say
You
ass.
say, I know you say nigga.
Bring your
Dirty
pussy ass
bitch.
over here.
Motherfucker, and that's
Motherfucker.
it.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
What?
No, because
I
I
don't
mean,
think you can
like,
call him nothing else.
Why are you
motherfucker.
embarrassed?
That's what I'm saying.
Cause
Motherfucker.
y'all,
No, you're
nigga.
not.
I am, because y'all, you just the angelic look. I look like a dirty bitch, so, you know, I look like a nasty
Luenell look like a sweetheart.
shit.
And you are a sweetheart.
Sometimes it's a front.
No, she is. Honestly, like when you know Luenell and then you see her post and everything and you see her, like she's very sweet and nice.
I'm about my daughter, I'm about my paper, and I'm about making people happy.
Yeah.
That part.
That's it.
And I think that comes through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, that's it.
We don't got no pictures in here for you to draw on, but
Right.
last time I seen Luenell, she did my way up show. She put them
Oh my
horns
God.
on Diddy.
Why
And the
not?
whole
I saw that video,
This
but I
is
didn't know she
fucking
was
New
that.
York. There's graffiti everywhere. Why did anybody get
That was a
pushed
very.
out of
the
shape?
viral
It was the
video.
time. It was the
Yeah, it was my opportunity.
That part.
All I did was draw some horns on the motherfucker. I didn't even black out his tooth. I meant to do that.
My producer Dan was out there like, "Oh my God, we have to get this off."
I wondered what happened.
Yeah. I know you
That's
had
lip
some
service.
good celebrity stories too. Like Charlie Murphy used to have Prince stories, Rick James stories. Like you have some good ones.
I do, but I refuse to answer the question on the basis of my incriminating me.
Mm.
I do
Yeah.
have some.
And that means people got good stories on you too.
They do, but I try to talk about them first
Okay.
so they can't bust
Take
me
the
out.
power
Right,
away.
put it out there.
When it comes to your documentary, how do you decide what you're going to tell and not tell?
Well, there is some shit I'm not telling, but it's only family related.
Okay.
That's the only shit.
Because you also are friends with so many other comedians as well. And I'm sure you're going to have stories about them. But sometimes people get offended when you don't know that they're going to get offended too. Like it might be certain
Look,
things.
Shannon Sharp, you're not gonna get me caught the fuck up in the bullshit. I
It's
don't
like
have nothing to
private.
say about nobody. Nothing.
Shannon Sharp.
So what are y'all gonna talk about?
Club lip service.
In my documentary?
Mm-hmm.
Just my life and well, see, yeah, my life and how I got started and what makes me the way I am. Like I talk a lot about sex.
Mhm.
Nobody ever asks why.
Why?
Okay.
Well, I talk about sex because I talk about what I know about.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't just had pleasurable sex. I've had rape sex. I've had incest sex. I've had all that type of shit. And people need to know that even though you have had that, you don't have to get stuck there.
So it's
You
kind
can-
of a taking the power
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the people know who they are. And if they see this, they will shudder. Oh my God, this bitch. Oh, I hope she don't say nothing about me. Well,
Wow.
I won't.
Oh, but you know who I'm talking to.
Right.
They know too.
But you know it's you.
Have you ever shared it with anybody?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My sisters know.
Okay. And what do they say? Are they like, you need, or because sometimes people feel like it's important to.
Well, the rapes, I told everybody.
Right.
I didn't hang on for 25 fucking years. When I was 17.
I gotta use the bathroom.
When I was 17, somebody touched me. If something happened to me, I told right now.
Mm-hmm.
But just nobody ever protected me.
Okay.
I told. But
how does that make you feel when you tell something and no one protects you? Because that's why I think
it makes you very shitty, very hateful, because I grew into this partially mellow bitch, but I was very, 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 very angry for a very, very, very long time and that's why I got the original Bad Girl of Comedy moniker, because you know how bitches on reality shows be throwing glasses at other bitches? Mm-hmm. I invented that shit. I'm like a major league pitcher when it comes to that. So they throw glasses at bitches and miss. If I throw a glass at your ass, your teeth is on the floor.
Right on.
So I had to stop doing stuff like that and grow out of that because, I lived in Oakland. And Oakland is not like a punk-based city.
At all.
Even for the women. Mm-hmm. We're very hardcore and don't like to take a lot of shit. And after things happen to you, you just get a short fuse,
Right.
Like we don't be like, what did you mean when you said that? Somebody say something, look, what the fuck you talking about, bitch, you motherfucking and it's like that all the time. So I found a way to curb that.
Right.
But, it's gonna be pretty, it depends on how long, because you can only fit so much shit in so many hours of content.
Yeah.
So everything ain't gonna get told, but a lot of stuff will.
How far along are you?
Well, I don't know. We have to have yet another meeting, Bill, and we're I don't know because I haven't. I don't know how far we are because sometimes a documentary can take years to make.
Yeah, absolutely can. Mm-hmm. And I think you should take your time with it.
We are. It's my life. It's just going to be a legacy for my child. So I'm not just.
And are these things you shared with your daughter too?
Yes.
Does she know?
Not everything.
Not everything. Okay. But the stuff that she doesn't know, that won't be in it or.
No, it won't.
Okay. You think you'll feel like you'll ever had that sit down to kind of let her know? Because sometimes, and I think a lot of times we can judge people without knowing the backstory of certain things that happen. I feel like a lot of reasons why we act the way that we do, people don't know why.
Yeah.
And so that's something that should make us less judgmental of other people too.
See, when you do stand-up, people hear you, but they don't really listen.
Right.
Like if you say, oh my God, my dad used to dress up as Santa Claus every year, but I had to stop sitting on his lap because his dick would get hard. Everybody gonna laugh. But did you hear what they said?
Right.
That's probably not a lie. It's probably not a joke.
Right.
So people listen, but they don't listen. And we tell everything a lot of the time. We tell it to see if you catch it. Right. And they never do.
Right.
People always ask me that. Is there any truth to, your jokes and your stand-up? I'm like, there's a lot of truth 90%. To what I say. I might say it in a different way or reference it in a third party or whatever, but
if you're not the type of person who write a joke and you're just telling your truth, then yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah. And Pam, honestly, there was a period of time with Pam, she went through a lot. And so I always commend you for being able to be able to still keep pushing, because there's certain things that can happen in life that can make you feel like you want to, just say, I don't want to do this no more.
Right.
Being a female comic alone makes you lose a lot of your femininity because we have to fight so much. No, I'm not gonna be in this dressing room. There's an ice machine in here. It's leaking. It stinks and it's making noise. I'm not. This is not my dressing room. No, I don't want half my money now and half of a wire. I said I want it all in cash when I get there. Where the fuck's my paper? No, I don't want to. I don't fly on that airline. I told you I only fly on it. We have to fight all the time. You have to advocate
for yourself constantly.
All the time.
Yeah.
At what point in your career were you able to, I guess,
say
make a stand, take a stand as a female comic and not just have to be like
the word no, when you can finally say no, that's very powerful. Like I said no to the thing in Hawaii and got it anyway. You have to be financially pretty set.
Right.
So if you say no and you miss an opportunity, you're okay with it. You have to have been so consistent in being a beast that they have to respect you, even if they don't like you.
Right.
And you have to be able to go toe to toe with any of these motherfucking men. Period.
Yeah.
That's when I think things started to change for me, when I wasn't letting up. And I kept my foot on their neck. And I kept showing up and kept killing it and kept having fans and kept having people who ride with me and who love me and stuff like that. I think that's when things changed. Because I have spent my career being the bitch they wish would sit down, shut the fuck up, and go away. But I never did.
That's right.
You know?
And now you got to put other people on.
Right.
You know, like Pam, and you were saying you had a tough time.
Yeah, I did. I mean, just because life was really lifing. You know, probably in a 5-year span, I probably experienced shit that nobody ever experienced. Like, whoever had a kid that got kidnapped, like me. You know, I had my son was kidnapped, put in the trunk of a car and left for dead. And then both of my parents died. Then my aunt, my uncle, my grandmother died. Then my daughter was in a terrible accident and broke her neck and broke her back. Like, who the fuck? Like, it was just, and this was like, when I say in a short amount of time, and through all of that, I was still hitting stages. I still wouldn't cancel a show. You know
Did you feel like that was like your life route? Like, let me go do this just for a moment. I don't have to think about
a coping mechanism.
To this day, I think that's still my thing. You know, I keep busy. I when the holidays come up, you know, I gotta be at a show. I gotta be on somebody's stage. You know, the more time that I'm alone is when I think about it. And
where you from?
Jersey. I'm from Jersey. You know, so I realized that when I'm faced with being alone, like when my daughter and everybody leave the house and I'm in the house by myself, I'm in there like, oh shit, because now I'm forced to think about it. If I drive home,
silence. Yeah, I gotta always have music playing.
Yes, if I'm driving home, I gotta call somebody on my way home.
I get in Uber. I'm like turn the radio, play some music. I don't like silence. That's when this shit comes.
So comedy is literally, you know, my outlet. You know, and I'm like you. I've been on stage since I was 3, doing theater and stuff like that with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I do is really a reflection of her, and that's what keep me pushing. But I'm afraid to stop. I really am afraid to stop. So,
and what would you stop for? Stop what?
Right. Because there's no plan B for me.
It's blood in, blood out. Like you can't stop.
That is, yep.
And isn't it nice to see where Luenell is in her life, to know that like these are the process that you had to go through to get here, to know that like keep pushing, keep going. You know?
I've been watching Luenell since forever.
Don't say that. You know,
it's a hamster wheel. You got to do like that, but every now and then you do got to jump off.
Yeah,
that's where the vacation come in. Because even the hamster get tired. You know, we're not machines. We're real people. We're women. We need relationships. We need, even if it's just more material. You know what I'm saying? We need to do the girl thing, or else you get immersed in the guy thing.
Yeah, because this comedy world is very male centric.
Yeah,
I will say, like, just even when I go places and I go to comedy shows all the time. A lot of times I'll be like, "Where's all the women at?"
They have comedy shows that have 6 men on them,
and 1 female.
But no. 6 men.
Oh, not even the 1 female.
No, not even the 1 female. They have comedy shows that have 6 men, but your audience is male and female.
Right.
So why don't you have a representative for a female? But the females are so used to seeing men, they don't even buck about that. Right. They don't even fight for that. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me. But I guess that they've been getting away with it so long. Like, even if you walk down the street right now, in your city, anywhere, you say, name your top 10 favorite comics. They're going to name 10 men.
Yeah, wow.
You be like, well, what about some more? What about Wanda Sykes? What about Joan Rivers? Like, oh, yeah. Because we're the afterthought.
Yeah.
It's no shade.
Because they'll be like top 10 female comedians. Right. It's different than top 10 comedians.
They can't name
top
10.
Comedians automatically means men.
They can't name 10. Yeah. They can't name it.
But see, that's the thing about, Luenell is that she's considered a top comedian.
Yeah.
They don't, from in my little circle, what I hear, they don't really differentiate you and be like top female. It's just like
Luenell.
You have gotten to that point where they be like Luenell.
Because with me having this residency in Vegas, which I'm the only female with a comedy residency in Las Vegas. Not just the only black female, only female.
Period.
So my audience is male and female, and they're tourists, and they're not just from around the block. So you have to make everybody happy. And I feel like there's a thing called being guy funny. Guy funny is when most of the time when guys come to comedy shows, they're drugged there by a girl, especially if it's a female. But if you can get to a point where guys will come see you even without a bitch, that's guy funny. That's, they want to hear you too. And that makes me very happy.
Right.
I love this. And I'm glad that you came today, Pam, because I knew this is,
I probably don't got a job tomorrow and I don't care. I had to fall down a flight of stairs. Tomorrow I got to go to work in a neck brace, but I don't care. As soon as they said, they was like, Luenell, I was like, oh, fuck yes. I got to be here because I had to meet you. I met you some years ago at the comedy convention or the Comics Rock convention. And that was probably my first year in comedy.
Hope Flood does that.
Hope Flood. She's at Tina Graham.
She's in New York right now at the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
Right now.
So I'm not gonna say I met you, but I saw you. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I met Luenell, but we were there and you were up on the stage and you had did a set, and I was sitting here like, oh shit. Back then I was in my mind like, I made it because I am in a room with motherfucking Luenell.
I felt the same way when I was in the room with Wanda Sykes. Right. I felt the same way when I was in the room with Laura Hayes, who was my peer and from
She was
Oakland.
there too.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm trust me, I'm in awe right now. Like, I'm keeping my cool because I'm trying to, act
I
like,
received that.
But I am like, as soon as these cameras go off, I'm gonna be like,
and I'm sorry about your injuries.
Right.
Since she couldn't go to work.
Yeah.
Right.
I might be. My boss gonna watch this
Protect your neck. Protect your neck.
Well, you guys,
She understand.
go to heyluenell.com because she is on. You're actually gonna be in Jersey, so that might be something.
At NJ Pack
Yeah.
on the 10th.
Yeah,
with
February
Capone
10th.
and-
I love that you know the date.
In the Baltimore
Only
Comedy
that one because I
Factory.
did a commercial for it today. So I don't even know what the date today is.
What's today? The 24th?
The 24th.
Yes.
Okay. All right, but yeah, so I just am so happy that Luenell, you finally made it. She was good on her word. Because I was like, when are we going to get Luenell on lip service? And you said, I want to come do your nasty podcast.
Your nasty podcast. I love that.
And shout out to the team for making it happen, too. And really
and thank
following
y'all
through.
for staying a little later because I know it's tardy, which I pride myself on not being that, but
No, we wasn't
a
going.
lot in.
We wasn't going nowhere.
I
Listen,
sat right here and waited.
She was with
patiently.
Whoopi Goldberg earlier.
Right. Yeah.
Tamara Hall.
Tamara Hall.
I'm not mad at it. We feel
Yes.
important. So thank you so much for
Yes,
coming
we
through. This means
appreciate
a
You
lot
are
to
as
us.
important as any of them.
Oh, thank you.
To me, I keep my word.
I appreciate you. We love you, Luenell, so much.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you, ladies. And I want to hear more about this bisexuality. Anyway, so
I feel like she's about to.
I want to talk
You know
about
what
it.
I'm saying?
I just want to hear some things. Okay.
She's about to be a unicorn. You about to be a unicorn?
Right. And look, I got a show in Jersey. I'm actually headlining one woman show in Jersey on March 16th. So I'm giving away tickets. So if y'all
Where's
watching
it at?
it,
Where's it at?
yes, it's in South Orange, New Jersey.
That's where my parents
A
live.
one-woman show.
Yes.
I'm coming.
great.
I'm bringing
Me
the family.
too. If y'all watching,
Support.
yes,
We
y'all
buying
want to come to
tickets.
the show, shoot me a DM me and say lip service. I got about 5 sets of tickets. That's 10 tickets I'm giving away. So check my Instagram. I am _ Just Pam. Follow me, DM me, lip service, and I'm gonna shoot y'all some
Oh
tickets.
no, we buying tickets too. Hey, South Orange, shout out to everybody at Columbia High School.
Yes.
We outside, baby.
JUS or JUST?
JUST.
Okay, I am _ Just Pam.
All right. Damn. See, you could memorize your lines. You just got
I give it to her. I call my assistant.
You said she
Memorize
memorize.
that
Remember
shit.
that.
Write that down.
Write that down.
I'm saying, what was that line? Oh, that was that line.
Line.